Participation is highly welcome.
Okay, okay. You didn't tell me about the DJs.
No, I did not.
Because I like the DJs.
That's why I say you put the brass last. Let them get wrapped up in what it is. And then it won't hurt that bad.
I like that though. You named the really good attractive things. People that like to tango or belly dance or any of those other things. But we need to include the DJs too, I would say. But that's good. You added more detail to it.
Third paragraph?
We have a quote from the Brazilian ambassador.
Can you all hear?
This event is going to be the best carnival to be held outside of Brazil and is going to contain a huge Brazilian cultural extravaganza, said the Brazilian ambassador, Mr. Carlos Pereira.
Are you from Brazil?
That's good. It tells you that, maybe they're involved in helping the events and the activities. So that's good. That's good.
4.
This is the background, the last statement. So DFW International, not the DFW Airport. DFW International Community Alliance is a non-profit organization established in 1980 to bring international communities together by intercultural activities, by conducting intercultural activities. We threw in a number of 1,600 member organizations actively contribute to the mission of DFW International. DFW International, I think we're repeating the word too many times, right?
Yeah. You could just say, you could just refer to it as, DFW International, or you could just say, the group.
Not we, right? We don't put we do such and such.
I mean, you could. It would be okay.
Okay. The newsletter the e-letter reaches to over 10,000 recipients. DFW International organized the first ever cultural carnival in the Dallas area, which was attended by 500,000 people. For DFW contribute to the development of community leaders by conducting such trainings. And this worded. And for more information, call this number, email, and visit our website.
Okay. That last sentence that you used, I would move that up to the beginning of your background, saying that they put together the largest carnival attended by so many people. I would do that because that leads me in from carnival, and it helps me transition from carnival into what DFW does and its overall mission. But other than that, I think it was a really beefy kind of background. So that was good. That was good. It tells me it reaches a lot of people. A lot of people are involved with their institution. I like it.
The last one.
Oh, the last part. The contacting the media. Okay. And then this is just kind of a little primer on when you guys are doing an event or you are working on an issue that you're very passionate about and you have something to say. First of all, know the media. What does that mean? Call up some of your different media. Star Telegram, Dallas Morning News, AP is here. You have 4 or 5 different stations, TV stations. There's radio stations, all of that also do news. Find out who to contact there. Typically, you want to look for your assignment editor, some kind of an editor that will be directing assignments for the reporters. Find out, if it's an issue, say about the economy, find out who covers economic issues. Probably somebody in the business department. If it has to do with a soccer tournament, find out who covers sports, and that sort of thing. Find out who that reporter is. So make sure you get to know them. Say, hey, I'm so and so. Here's who I am. Here's who we represent. Understand the difference between your media and advertisers. We're here for stories. We're here for stories, not necessarily to just say, hey, these guys are doing a workshop. We're here for a bigger story for the most part. Provide story ideas that go beyond just an event. You know, if you're doing a demonstration of some sort, you know, that's great. Tell me about the details of that. But explain to me how this fits into something bigger. If it's a demonstration related to something happening in another part of the world, tell me what you guys are doing and how does that coincide with that bigger issue. Explain that to me. Those are the types of things that give me a story idea beyond that. Help me make contact with the real subjects behind something. If you got, say, somebody that came in, a complaint, somebody that was, you know, a lawyer took advantage of them, make that person available to me. You know, your organization is saying, you know what, we're going to file a complaint on this person. Make that person available to me. Put them in touch with me. I want to talk to them. You know, it's good that you put us together and that was your role, but I want the real person. And make them aware that, you know, it's helpful to speak to the media, and, you know, we might want photographs, images, video. That's always helpful for us too. Be informed. Make yourself an authority on whether it is your organization, the community you represent, or the issue that you're working on. Be the authority. That means doing your homework, doing your research, having stats for me, saying, you know what, my organization represents the majority of, you know, of my community. You know, there are, I'm Panamanian, for example. There are probably 2,000 Panamanians in the whole DFW area. Tell me that you represent the majority of those people and that your concern is a particular one. Be the authority. Find out stats, research things. Don't rehash what you heard somebody else say or what you read it on the media, because I will probably turn around and not speak to you again. You know, and there are a lot of people that do that. They like to speak to the media, but they say, oh yeah, well, they just repeat something they heard somebody else say. Well, that's not doing your homework. Read up on things. Know what it is you're talking about. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks.
Next question. You know those assignment editors we were talking about? Now, is there one for the entire organization, or does each section, like art or sports, have?
They're all going to have different editors.
For each section.
Right.
Okay.
I think ours, because we're a lot smaller, is the only one that has just a news and then a separate business and a separate sports, and just has one per division. But a lot of times you'll find a couple of editors at each organization doing per division, per section. Yes?
Just want to get a flavor of whether a certain size of event is worth going through a press release. For example, in our Mass Youth Center, in the Plano area, we take kids during special Muslim holidays to hospital, give toys, for example. Also, charity, take clothes and give it to poor people. Are these worth going through the press release, or the story behind it, why we do things like that?
I think yes. I think, you know, you're representing that you're doing something that is a part of your faith at a particular holiday time. And yes, that's something you want to include. And you've also said something that makes me think you're thinking visually. Making me aware of when you're going to the hospital or when you're going to be handing out, whether it's toys or food or clothes, because that's what I want. I want, you know, my colleague who takes photographs is probably going to want the picture of the little toddler, you know, getting an awesome doll or something. So think visually as well. Yes?
Thank you so much, Annabelle. We're going to talk about 3 minutes about Yahoo groups and 10 minutes about emails. Does everybody know what a Yahoo group is? Is there anybody that doesn't know what a Yahoo group is? The Eritreans don't have a Yahoo group. Okay, I'm on 52 Yahoo groups. Okay? I'm a fly on the wall. I think you need a Yahoo group. What are the advantages to a Yahoo group that we can mention to Takesta? Yes.
You can get ideas from around the world very quickly. You can put an inquiry out there and have 1,000 emails the next day on what people think. Great ideas, great resources. Pictures can go out in your Yahoo groups. There's all sorts of great things you can go do with it.
Absolutely.